Hey guys, what's going on? Matthew or MP Brick Studio here, and today we are going to basically be taking a look at the new summer 2024 sets. I'm a little late to this. I have school and stuff to do, but just looking at all these, I'm just gonna say my thoughts. I will try and rank them as well. And overall, I just want to have a good time telling you guys what I think about these sets, so let's get into it. Now, starting off with what I think is my favorite, I won't be ranking them just yet, but this is, I just want to say, probably my favorite set. This is the Source Dragon of Motion. Now, first impressions, this is totally a fire dragon. In my head, this is a fire dragon to me, and it will be for a long time, and I believe it will stay that way for me. Now, you guys can have a different opinion about that, but, I mean, it's a fire dragon to me. But starting out with this dragon is huge. This is an amazing looking dragon. I love it so much. What a beautiful, definitely a fire dragon. They use the kind of same half molded head and half brick built head as they did with the Lloyd's Legendary Dragon, which looks amazing. Then, of course, I love the vinyl wing pieces, and looking even further at the wings, they've got the kind of main connection point down right above the front legs, and then they've even got a ratchet joint, or an AT-AT joint is what most people know it as, which that's kind of at the intersection right there, so you've got so many different ways to kind of pose the wings and flap them that I think this is going to be one of the best dragons we have ever gotten. Hopefully the best, because this thing looks absolutely insane. Love the use of the climber hooks on the head there, and then Roz's throne looks great as well. It is removable, we'll see that in just a little bit. But yeah, this looks amazing. That throne is absolutely huge. I've seen people are talking about Chen's chair. It's got some competition. And then you've got the, I guess it's a crystallized blade piece, but it's not the actual crystal one. It's the one that the ninjas used on their vehicles. On the tail there, dual molded in dark red and I guess like trans orange it looks like. Maybe a little bit of normal red. And then you've got these little spirit dragons flying around, which looks awesome. I believe they do have stands for them to go on, which is great. But now diving on into the minifigures. First off, the wingspan. Holy cow. 2 and almost a half feet. So this thing is absolutely insane. And then a little bit over 2 feet, or like 2 feet and an inch of tail or head to tail. So this thing is absolutely massive. I don't even know what to say. This is going to be the biggest dragon we've ever gotten, and I hope the rest of the Source Dragons, first off, I hope we get them, and then I hope they're as big as this one, because this is amazing. But diving on into the minifigures here, we have Tournament Kai with the shoulder pad there. Don't really need to specify that, but he looks awesome with the new robes. And overall, I love all of the tournament suits. Then looking at Aaron, nice to get another new suit for him. Or not really another, but his first new suit after his first one. But glad to be getting him. And overall, all the tournament suits look great, especially with those new armor pieces. Then Wildfire here is just the same Wildfire. Go check out my review if you want to see a more in-depth on her. And then Roz here has, of course, changed his kind of face markings and his hands to be red. And then he's kind of got the teal worked in there, which I love it. I absolutely love it. And I guess they did use it the first time around, but, like, their whole clan is a completely different color scheme this time. So I'm honestly thinking that is kind of different from everyone else. And actually, I don't believe anyone does come with that color. But then looking at Jordana, she has kind of the Shatterspin armor, but not like going down onto her chest. I don't know if that's a different armor piece, but it looks great. I think the same face and hair piece. And then her armor, that looks amazing. I don't think Cinder has the same armor as her. That looks great. Then one of the new Wolf Mask Warriors with the purple and red design, amazing as well. But that is pretty much all I have to say about this set, and it is amazing. Day one buy for me, so let's get on to the next one. So here's the Tournament Temple City, and this thing looks amazing. 3,489 pieces for $250. Yes, please. That is an amazing price. And this thing is just beautiful. Also kind of a standard temple, but I can understand going back to the roots a little bit. Maybe it's more important for the show. Hopefully it is, because we haven't had a D2C that was in the show since the first D2C, which was, I believe, the Temple of Air Jitsu, actually. But amazing. Got a small little dragon side build. You've got a blacksmith shop with a watermill, kind of a docks area, and then a little red bridge going up top. Then you've got a cave that's kind of hollow from what I've seen for the dragon to go into. And overall, I love it. Return of Pale Man, or Mr. Pale, or Invisible, whatever you want to call him. I believe is Mr. Pale in this set. And then 5 of the Tournament Ninja and Wildfire. So you pretty much get half the ninja team, which is amazing. And I apologize if some of the pictures of this set are not as high quality. When I went on to Lego.com, well, I didn't make it onto Lego.com because of all the Star Wars fans, you know, bogging down the interwebs. So I'm just gonna do with what I got, and hopefully you guys know what it looks like without the pictures being super good. But I like the return of the kind of little blimp thing that Pale Man has, or Mr. Pale, whatever. Kind of like Woo's from Skybound. That looks awesome. And then we've got, it almost looks like autumn here, and then the dragon as well looks autumny colored, which is awesome. And then they use one of those like gimmick heads on the top of the temple. Again, an amazing set, and I love it so much. Probably a day one buy, but that's mostly because it's 2 months before the other ones, and I just want, you know, I'm going to want to get one before the others. But let's get on to the next one. Alright, next up here we've got Cole's Titan Dragon Mech, and this thing looks amazing for $100. I genuinely thought the images were fake when they came out for this set. One, because it looks like a mock, and I know Lego kind of has different design standards than mock builders and everything, so it definitely looks like a mock to me. And then just the one minifigure shoved in the bottom of the box, like, that's a little odd to me, and it almost makes me think fake, right? That doesn't look real, but fakes aside, it is real. And it is amazing, using the Ornithopter blade as the sword. Massive, massive feet. There are some size comparisons with Cole next to the foot, and you can see absolutely how massive this thing is. It's got some massive wings on the back, and this thing just looks amazing and super menacing. Definitely a day one buy for me as well. Hopefully day one at least. I would totally buy it day one. I just hope I have the money for it. So. And then looking at Cole here. Good figure, but you can see why I might have thought it was fake at first. But overall, I think it's a great set. So let's get on to the next one. And next up we have the Tournament Battle Arena. I think that's what it's called. And this thing is amazing as well. Such a great minifigure pack. Looks like 3 exclusive minifigures as of yet, with Tox, Evil J, and the kind of ghost form Cinder. I guess maybe Shatterspin Cinder, whatever. But Evil J, overall, he looks amazing. Love him. Getting another Tournament Kai here as well. Tournament Sora, looking great. Glad to get another suit for her as well. We have one of those Wolf Mask Warriors with what I believe to be a Shatter Spin kind of effect on his back, and I love it. Oh man, I am totally going to add that to an original Season 1 Cinder, and I love it so much. That thing looks amazing. Then looking at Tox here, a little bit weird with the mohawk, but, you know, maybe it's in the show, so, I mean, I'd be fine with that. And then the Cinder looks good. Kind of weird with the ghost tail. Maybe that's in the show as well, but we'll take a closer look at them in a minute, because we do have to talk about the set itself, and I really like this set. Supposedly, it's supposed to connect to the Tournament Temple City set, which is the big D2C one, but overall, on its own, it looks great. Looks like a good playset as well. You got little knobs to move the figures around on the little landscape that you can fight on. Looks like the stairs can collapse that are going up to the either Sensei Wu statue or the first Spinjitzu Master statue. Either way, looks amazing. Love how the legs are done as well, like he's meditating, and then he's holding one of those Source Dragon spirits, but in gold, like a little statue of it, and a scroll in the other hand. Then you've got stairs on the right side that have a big drum on top that Tox is about to hit. And overall, just an amazing... Oh, what I just saw, I saw a lantern right below Tox, and that looks exactly like a lantern from Gardens. I'm going to check that for a minute. So, it is the same lantern design, but I honestly don't believe that this will connect in any way. It's kind of weird to think that. I don't know why I got so excited, but it is the same lantern design, so that's cool. Those of you who didn't get the Gardens, you can get this same lantern in this set. Awesome, right? And then on the left side, you've got kind of a little weapons rack and another one of those little autumn trees, which really solidifies my thought on that this could connect to the Tournament Temple City. Also, the Tournament Temple City could be maybe another Realms monastery, I guess. You know, how the Imperium Monastery and then the Ninjago Monastery. So, maybe this is just... Maybe they put the first Spinjitzu Master statue up by his monastery. And here are the figures a little bit more up close. I've already talked enough about them, I think. But, again, they're amazing. Just putting this in there so that you guys can see them. Tox does look a little weird, but if it's in the show, it's good with me. So let's get on to the next set. So here is Zane's Ice Motorcycle, and this looks really decent. I mean, I actually really like it. I don't know what people are doing, talking bad about this thing. I really like it. I think it will fit with the J kind of core jet and the Kai core car. That was a lot of C's and K's and K's. But, yeah, I think it will fit really well. Just a small $10 set, and I think it's good. Especially since Zane would have only come in the Tournament Temple City. So it's good for other people who do not want to get that set. But there are still other exclusive minifigures. So that doesn't rule out exclusives for that set. So I think it's good. But overall, I think it's actually a kind of nice set. I like the crystallized blades turned, made ice. And overall, it's really good. And definitely not the worst set. I mean, I don't rank polybags with other sets, mostly because they don't really stand on the same level. And if we're excluding the polybag, this is not the worst set for sure. The next up set is definitely horrendous. So let's take a look at that one next. So here's the Ninja Team Combo Vehicle. And I'm kind of shivering looking at this. It is definitely the worst iteration, I guess, of the Ultrasonic Raider or any kind of combining vehicle for the Ninja. The Ultra Combo Mech was amazing, I mean, the Ultra Stealth Raider, the original Ultrasonic Raider, and even the Legacy just absolutely destroy this thing. The thing that Lloyd is in is horrendous. What is that? What the heck? And then the side bikes aren't that bad. I mean, I wish they were including the treads, kind of like the Ultra Stealth Raider. That would have been better in my eyes. And then the little Sora flyer is terrible. I mean, it's like 10 pieces or something. It's not very good. And overall, all the other combining vehicles have done it a lot better. And I don't even think I'm going to get this because no good figures. I don't mean to say no good figures. They're good. But you can get all of these in other sets and in better sets. The only thing that's really exclusive is one of the Wolf Mask Warriors has a red Shatter Spin armor, and then the other one has the little arm stick things, which I want more of those, but I don't know, is it worth getting this set? For now, I'm going to have to pass. Maybe I'll buy it once it goes up in price, sadly, because you know it will. So with that was my ranking of all the sets. Definitely an amazing wave, and I love it a lot. Some downs, but aren't all waves. I mean, they all have downs. But overall, I like it a lot, and I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.